Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. My name is Anthony.
I'm Carla Marie.
I am wearing my finest t-shirt this morning because we're going to be on TV later.
Well, I'm not. I'm wearing this over the dress I'm wearing on TV.
So, I guess it depends on your hairstyle, but I feel like for guys, especially if you have like gel or mousse or structuring things in your hair, changing your shirt is like out of the question once you do your hair.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be fine.
Like this is the shirt I now have to wear if I want my hair to look anything like respectable.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do there, Carla Marie?
I was paused.
Oh, okay. So thank you to everyone who has gotten us, this far through the hype train.
Oh, no.
On Twitch, we just completed level 5 already. And a lot of that was Jen, Lisa, Dave C84. I think between the three of them, we have 20 gifted subs. So that'll do a lot of damage, and damage in a good way. So what are we drinking today, Carla Marie?
Well, scraping the bottom of the barrel today.
Okay.
And I realized that I still have a bottle of Skinny Girl vodka that I moved to Seattle with from New Jersey.
So it's been fermenting this whole time.
Yeah.
Like
Bethany
a good
Frankel
wine.
came up to Elvis's show to promote her new talk show at the time and brought everyone Skinny Girl vodka, and I never drank it. And we're not going to promote it too much because she's got money and she could pay us.
Was Bethany Frankel the Don't Cry at Work woman? Who was that? She had that book, like Go Outside to Cry.
Who was that? Fuck that.
Is that Bethany Frankel? No, I agree with it 100%. Don't cry in front of me. Get the hell out of here.
No. No, not Bethany Frankel didn't go to jail. The other one did.
Wait, why would Bethany Frankel go to jail?
It was the other Real Housewife.
Bethany Frankel was a Real Housewife? Huh. What do you know?
It was, oh my God, someone's going to say it. I don't know, they're Jersey.
Oh, was she the
Teresa.
one? It was like some sort of tax evasion thing, right? Which I just got a voicemail from a fake tax company.
Yeah, but you are evading your taxes.
Yeah, but the fake tax company is the one that called me. I'm not evading my taxes. I have filed an extension that I now have to pay. The second deadline is up.
File.
Huh?
You don't have to pay, you have to file. Then you.
Yeah, well, listen, they're not going to let me file and not pay. So you got to be super rich to be able to do that. Teresa, what is it? Guidance? What the hell's her last name?
Is it Judice? I don't know how to pronounce it.
And Bethany was on Housewives of New York.
Yeah, same thing.
I've never watched a single episode of any of the Housewives shows. I want broke ass housewives. I don't want to see I know there's Salt Lake City, I think has one now. They're like super rich people in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I want middle of nowhere, Mississippi. Give me a group of women that absolutely hate each other. They've all slept with each other's husbands in the same little community. Give me that show. I want Floribama Shore meets Real Housewives. I will watch
Yeah,
that
but they're
show.
not then they're not going to be housewives. They're also going to be working, most likely.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, maybe not.
We should do
Because it doesn't cost that much to live in a double wide in the middle of Mississippi.
Have they ever done House Husbands?
Oh, I don't know. There was a
I'd watch that.
sitcom, I think. Maybe Chris Rock was in it. Someone will be able to tell me in the chat.
Ooh, I would watch Dubai. Shanna said that's one now.
Oh, there's a Dubai one?
That's
interesting. Alicia from the 215, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. And you can always subscribe. Subscribe. Jeez, I was combining Prime and subscribe. You can always subscribe with your Amazon Prime account. We've been saying this for months now. We have to do a new video to kind of go through that because the last video that we did, even though it has a ton of views now, is a little outdated because Amazon, as a billion-dollar company, tries to move things around so it's not as easy every single time. Yeah. So we will try to do that when we are back from Florida. But you get a free subscription on Twitch with Amazon Prime.
I'm struggling right now.
With what?
I'm not liking the lighting in here. Oh, I should have wore a black shirt today. I never wear a black shirt because the tablecloth and I become one.
Oh, yeah.
And now since the tablecloth has not been.
Yeah, I had to make an executive decision because there's a lot of things on this table. There's lights, there's a monitor there, my computer, the camera, all of it. And the mics, obviously. And getting the tablecloth back on is a process.
Yeah.
So, and I just thought to myself, you know what? We got one more show in Seattle. Nothing wrong with showing the nice fake wood that we have here on our half round table.
It's like
Now.
a bowling alley.
Skinny girl margaritas
I was like, you were calling me
or
skinny
whatever.
girl.
Skinny girl vodka. We ready?
Yeah. I think Seattle Cocktail Club is going to ban us as members for doing this.
That's okay. Cheers to you, Carla
Cheers,
Marie.
cheers.
Cheers to everyone who supported.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
And
Jen
and Lisa. Happy birthday, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You right there?
Mm-hmm.
That actually wasn't that bad for me.
It's just been a while.
It kind of tastes like,
Like a cleaning product.
no, I would say water that was left in your car in the summer in a plastic bottle.
Yeah, why?
It's kind of got that flavor. Like, not bad. It's just, you're like, it's not water. There's something in there. It's probably not good for me, but are you okay? You done?
Oh, bring back the Tito's. Is she kidding?
I actually didn't think it was that bad. Really didn't.
Well, we'll never have Bethany Frankel sponsor the show.
Probably not. But she also doesn't know who we are.
I'm thinking I should have got this in a medium now that I'm sitting in it.
You've been telling everyone for days.
Well, when I wear it out, I wear large. But like,
So when you're sitting, you have a shirt, a size,
guess.
and a standing size.
well, I did order the cotton candy one in a medium, so we'll see how that fits. But I like all my other one that I've had for a year and a half is a large, and I just don't wear it on the stream because I guess it looks too big.
Let's see. Who is that?
Oh my God,
Oh, it's Mimi said the birthday song just made my boy go wild.
he's only a few months old, so that's amazing.
It's a good song.
And I know it's Cardi's birthday tomorrow. I believe she said 30th, so happy early 30th.
Now, a couple things we're going to get into. I can move off of the money shot since we got through the hype train this morning. So thank you very much for that support. It is June. That says June 14th. God damn it.
It says
You
June
know-
13th. It's June 14th.
It is June 14th. I did that backwards. So there's this weird thing that happens. Sometimes this program takes my updates to the notepad automatically, and sometimes it doesn't. And it doesn't seem to be for any specific reason. It just sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So it is June 14th, 2022. A couple programming notes. We will not be on Thursday. There's some travel. It's going to be very difficult to make it. So Thursday is a no-show day.
Mhm.
We will still be doing the morning show podcast. And like it says on the screen, the last My Day Friday of all time
Yep.
on Friday this week.
Crazy.
You know what? We actually got an email, Carla Marie.
Uh-huh.
Very well-timed email. So
I haven't opened my
Acast.
email yet today.
Acast is the company that we post our morning show podcast through, and they've been phenomenal to us.
Yes.
They just emailed us. Hello, podcaster. We noticed you take podcasting seriously. With your show, My Day Friday, having already published more than 300 episodes, that's some serious commitment. If you want to grow even more, maybe it's time to consider switching to a new podcast hosting platform. Acast is home to 47,000 shows, from big names like BBC, The Economist, Anna Faris is Unqualified, and WTF with Mark Maron, to podcasts just starting out, with a whole host of resources for those looking to take the next step in their podcasting journey. Unfortunately, Acast, the next step in the My Day Friday
Wait.
journey is saying goodbye.
Okay, so behind the scenes, why that's so weird? Like Anthony said, we post the My Day Friday through Acast. That's
The morning show podcast.
sorry. Erase. We post the morning show podcast through Acast. This is the first podcast we've ever posted through this platform. Monday, Friday, we have to use whatever platform iHeart wants us to, and we're on our third one with them at this point. Meaning, Acast has noticed that Monday, Friday is doing well, and
They're trying to poach us.
but has no idea that we are also the same people that use a podcast through them. So that's just bizarre that you said the timing, like
Yeah.
it's this week. It's just weird.
Well, you know what? We posted essentially 4 episodes because we posted the actual My Day Friday episode and then 3 conglomerations, that's not a word, of lost episodes.
Yeah,
so it's
but
probably getting a lot of listening,
we've
getting a
done
lot of traction, and they were
300.
like, ooh, look at that.
300 episodes of Monday, Friday.
It's crazy.
It's more than that though,
They said
Gotta be.
they said over 300.
because we did say we did 50 a year for 8 years.
Mhm.
A little less than that, but
So you're looking at 400.
we need an official count by Friday.
Oh, go for it. You should count. Also, to Brooke, whose birthday is on Thursday.
Anthony has no idea what else today is.
June 14th.
Don't be a jerk. I thought you were going to try to be funny and not.
What? You just said I don't know what the day is and then told me not to be a jerk. Is it a Twitch anniversary? Okay. No, June 14th. What did we do on Twitch? No, because we launched like our Twitch only show in July, end of July. June 14th. Is it a birthday? Is it a birthday?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, Jenna Lisa's, but.
Okay. Come on, a big day from last. No, we got fired in July. So it's not when iHeart made a mistake. Launch of what?
1 year ago today, we announced that we were dating.
Oh.
That
Okay.
was the don't be a jerk was to that.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be something like crazy.
It's also Flag Day.
Okay, Flag Day. Sweet.
Yep.
Okay, so the anniversary
Yes, thank you.
is
Hannah.
June 14th.
Yes.
It's good to know. Were we supposed to do something?
We said we were going to celebrate this as our anniversary moving forward, but like we don't have time to do that.
Yeah,
so.
that's gonna be a no for me, dog. No, we'll celebrate it by going on King 5.
Okay. I know they're going to love to hear that if we tell them. They love messing with us.
Okay, Vicky said typical guy. Now, I'll admit, I never keep track of anniversaries or anything like that, but I don't know if that date is something that I should have remembered. Is it?
Yeah, because it wasn't even like this just happened date. It was we were planning June 14th. Like say leading up to it.
Yeah, but we weren't planning June 14th because it was a special day of it. So it was just like the timing kind of worked out where it ended up being June 14th.
I mean, it's in my calendar with little hearts. Maybe I should share it with you.
It is not in my calendar with little hearts. You can
All right.
put it in the shared calendar that we'd have if you like.
That's business only.
Oh, okay.
I guess we've
Whatever.
mixed that enough.
Let's see.
So, what do you feel about the last year? One word to describe the last year.
Normal?
Yeah, I would actually say.
Pretty normal? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he remember the real one? The answer is no to that.
Every time we tell him, he's like,
So-
oh.
Here's an interesting thing to think
Yeah, we
about.
don't really know.
Are you the type of person, not you, Carla Marie, but anyone listening right now?
Yeah.
Are you the type of person to collect anniversaries or replace anniversaries?
I collect, but I would say that I don't like go at it. Well, actually, we don't celebrate any of them really, but I would say that I just like kind of have it in my phone to be like, kind of just to reminisce. It's not like we're going to do a thing on that day.
Okay.
Just be like, it's been how many years since we met
Yeah.
or whatever it is. I don't even know the date we met,
Because
which is crazy.
I do know people, and I'm not judging them for this. It's not something that I would do just because my memory doesn't work like that. But I know couples who are now married with kids who will celebrate their anniversary of their first date. They'll celebrate their anniversary, and it's great. Go celebrate whatever you want. It just seems like a lot of work. It's like, oh well, this is the day that we started dating. This is the day we went on this is the day we went on our first date. This is when we became official.
Okay.
I also know people who celebrate their engagement anniversary as
Okay, but
well
here's
as
the
their
thing.
wedding anniversary.
We live in a world that is absolute shit most days.
Yeah.
Why not celebrate anything you can remember to celebrate?
And I agree.
Yes.
I agree. I'm saying that for me, in my brain, I'm not good with dates.
Right.
And I don't remember a lot of things. Actually, I take that back. I don't remember a lot of important things. I remember a lot of really stupid things that don't matter to anyone's life. And yes, celebrate whatever you want.
I'll just share my calendar with you. So you know.
I also don't check phone notifications. That's another thing I don't do well.
Okay.
So remembering and checking reminders, not my strong suits.
Okay.
Let's see. I agree with Carla Marie. Why not celebrate? No, and I agree with you, Angela. Let's see. But I also agree with Curvy Knockout, who said it's too much work.
Yeah, but no one's saying, like, buy me a gift. Like, please don't.
Yeah, I won't. Don't worry. Thank you, though.
don't buy me a gift. But like maybe
I want to point out, someone clip that. But
if you would have woken up this morning and you would have been like, happy 1 year since we announced we were dating, I probably would have cried. Because that would have been the bare minimum expected of you, and I would have been shocked.
Well, I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't want to wake you up and make you cry.
So
no, how I woke up this morning was interesting. How I woke up this morning was, again, on the couch, because I fell asleep watching some TV yesterday.
Because I sent him there.
No. I'm a good couch sleeper. I love sleeping on the couch. But Carla Marie has an automatic feeder for the 4 cats that also call this house their home. Mm-hmm. And it actually makes a lot of noise. There's 2 of them. And it drops the kibble into a metal bowl. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it sounds like a jackpot, like on a slot machine every morning. And normally,
for them, that's what it is.
Normally that goes off at like 7:30-ish.
Yeah.
However, this morning, and that's how I know, like, oh crap, and that's my final alarm. Like, I got to get up because it's getting close to the show. So I woke up with that same panic this morning, especially knowing that I was going to have to get ready to go straight from here to King 5, because we're gonna shut this down at like 8:55 on the West Coast and head over to King 5.
Yeah.
So that sound happened, and I like jumped. I was ready. I was like, oh, I got to jump in the shower, get the show ready. And then I realized it was 6:40, 6:45,
6:30, yeah,
6:30. So that's how I woke up this morning.
Yeah, I had to change.
Pure panic.
I changed the feeder time because they annoy the hell out of me leading up to that time. And I was like, well, I feel like it's going to keep getting earlier. If I move it earlier, will they not annoy me? Plus, I know next week that over the next 10 days, they're going to have someone else staying here whose schedule is different. So I was like, let me try to start accommodating her schedule. I don't need them like waking her up, whatever. Yeah. And the feeder went off. I did not wake up until that feeder went off, which means I wasn't getting my face stomped, which was amazing. But I didn't warn Anthony.
Hannah said, my husband woke me up with a fart this morning. I'd take the scary cat kibble over that any day. Also, I love what Fred said. And there's a story here. So Fred said, I always manipulate the important dates so they're easy to remember.
Okay.
My ex and I started dating on my best friend's birthday and got married a month and a day before my birthday in 2000, which made it easy to remember how long we'd been married for. But we all know how that ended. Fred is no longer married. But
I think you said Fred is no longer with us for a second.
No, he's very much with us in the chat. Which reminds me of one of my friends who I will keep nameless for the time being. But back when we were, because we're very similar in age, back when we were 26 or so, he started dating this girl. And they were hooking up for a while, like pretty serious, but not official. And I remember him telling me, he's like, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend at dinner on Valentine's Day. And I was like, okay, I guess that makes it like easy to remember your anniversary, whatever. He's like, no. He's like, that way, if we break up every Valentine's Day, she'll think about the fact that that was the day that we became official.
2 things. 1, how cheesy. I can't wait for you to tell me which friend this is so I can rip into them. Are they married now?
No.
So her Valentine's Days have been ruined.
Maybe.
And
she might be married. I have no idea.
I ruined someone's Valentine's Day when I broke up with them on Valentine's Day. So just wanted to add that. Thanks.
So yeah, you broke up at like a Valentine's Day dinner?
No, it was after.
So how did that go?
You know what? Actually, it's not what I thought. So goodbye.
It's not what I thought. Like what?
Like this relationship. We're good.
How long was it going on for?
Maybe like 2-3 years. Well, we broke up and then
2-3 years, and you decided Valentine's Day was the day.
He dumped me at one point.
Okay.
For
what day was that? Was it a special day?
No, I don't remember that date, but it was for a much hotter girl.
Okay, good for him.
Who won best looking in her class.
I mean, can you blame him?
So that was a struggle for me. But he's married with a child now, so good.
What does this girl look like these days? And what's she up to?
I would say maybe not best looking in her class. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what she looks like.
Okay. Do you ever think back and like whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform you keep in touch with people, and you see someone who you used to have like a huge crush on in high school or college, and you just go, oh man, what was I thinking? That happens to me all the time.
Maybe like one or two.
Or
Like people or celebrities?
people, like
Well,
people that you know, went to school with, stuff like that. And oftentimes what happens to me is, and listen, people change,
I
right?
would say my taste is stood the test of time, apparently.
What do you
According to what you talked about yesterday, I guess I've always had a crappy taste.
Yeah, you've had terrible taste for a very long time. There are people who I've seen through like friends tagging them on Instagram and stuff where I go, man, I guess I dodged that bullet. Like it's
At what point in your life? Because all of the women that I know that you've been with are like exotic model level hot.
Yeah, a lot of them are doing okay still. A lot of them are still doing all right. I would say it's like 65-35.
I need to see the 35.
Why?
That's the bad side of the good
That's
side.
the bad side. Yeah.
Because I'm very curious. Since I got ripped on yesterday for having bad taste in men, I would like to see this side.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I feel like the most of the girls you dated were like Instagram hot level girls.
Yeah. And then some of them aren't anymore. So
Here I am posting photos of me and my 4 cats and my oversized hoodie.
let's see. Wait, does Anthony still keep in touch with his exes or follow them on socials? No. What?
Some of them. I would say not like
What is
serious.
an ex?
Yeah, that's
the question.
That's the question. But I'm not like mad about it. I'm just saying like, and I also follow them because I know them, so it's fine. I'm not saying it in like, I'm mad that this is a thing.
No, I don't really.
I follow, I think, some that you don't even follow.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. You're a crazy person.
No, I know them.
Let's see. All my exes still look great. That says Jersey Quinn. Texas Chris 80 says women having terrible taste is what I depend on. I guess we all do to a degree. Is this the crew that it says? Who is that?
Lisa.
It's Lisa.
Chris, thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't think I follow any official ex, because there aren't that many. No, I don't follow any of them on socials. Why? What are you looking at?
No, well, Sonali said something that I didn't get to finish
Okay.
asking earlier. She said, "CM, do you have one word for this last year?"
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked you a year ago. We announced we were dating. Do you have one word for it? And you said normal. And I kind of just agreed that I would say like normal because that word was something I would always say to Anthony of like, I just want to be normal.
Yeah.
I just want to be normal. And then he would always be like, well, what is normal? As like his defense of like why we shouldn't say we're dating. And be like, well,
No,
what do you,
but it's
what
also a
even
real
is
question.
a normal relationship? And I was like,
But that's
not this.
But that's a real question.
But also at the same time, I don't think it was, and we don't have a normal relationship, obviously.
We still don't.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I would say this last year, Bliss.
Hmm?
Bliss is my.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, normal. I have to go with normal. And in the best way possible, normal. Because everything before that was absurdly abnormal.
Mhm. Let's see. Lenny from Queens. A couple of exes follow me on Instagram, and we have platonic conversations, but I leave it at that. I feel weird following them back. The only kind of like ex-type person that I speak with, I wouldn't even call it a normal basis. There's like one, and it's but she was mainly a college friend first.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one.
But even then, it's not really like a very consistent thing. It's not like we check in with each other on like a daily or weekly basis.
Right.
It's just like she might post something, I might post something.
Is this the person that is dating someone all thanks to you?
Yes, yeah.
See? My friend Hannah said, XE, blocky, blocky.
Oh, man. A woman of many words. She added a fart conversation and XE, blocky, blocky this morning. She is on fire.
Fred the mailman said, you can't get into a pink couch with 4 cats and expect anything normal from life.
It's true. It's true. And we also have a giant Pikachu in the corner. There's a lot of things in this relationship that are just will never be and have never been normal.
No. Tacoma Swifty said if it was up to Anthony, we wouldn't know still. And that's okay. Not our business, but just funny. I feel really private with my relationships.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at what point I would have chosen or if I would have chosen.
Well, here's the thing about Anthony. And I don't know if thank you, Claire, by the way, the merch store is still Available for shopping.
Hey, that's
Doors
on
are
the, it's
open.
on the screen.
Oh,
It says.
we know that no one reads that. There was a spelling error for it was a typo for like 3 weeks and no one caught it.
That was closer to a year.
What was I saying? Oh, like prior to me, Anthony would break up with people that we all knew that he was dating and not tell anyone that they broke up. And then it would be like, oh, is so-and-so coming? Oh, we broke up. When? 2 months ago. What?
Yeah. Yeah. That's just because I've never been a talk about my relationship. Like, never in my life. My mom thought I was gay for the longest time.
I mean, we all did at Elvis's show, too.
A lot. You know what? I take that back. Happy Pride Month. A lot of people thought I was gay for a very long time.
Our thing was like, he can just tell us. Like, Elvis is gay. Like, for fuck's sake, you work in the most safe place.
Oh, I worked in a very gay-friendly place,
yeah,
yes.
like, just tell us. We were like, he's got to be gay. Nothing else makes sense.
Yeah, gay or private. Those were the two options I had. Also, I had a friend in high school who used to call me closet heterosexual because he would say everything you do.
I've said this before.
Seems very gay. Like everything you do could fit into the mold of what a stereotypical gay person does, but you're actually straight in real life. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. So it's like I like to dance. I'm a good time.
Okay, well that's
somewhat fashionable.
It's kind of like stereotypical.
What? Yeah, I literally just said I said the mold of a stereotypical gay person. Reminds me of Mac on Always Sunny.
I've never seen Always Sunny.
Not even like an episode? I don't watch it religiously, but I have seen episodes and it's hilarious.
No, I'm too busy watching Schitt's Creek in The Office for
the fifth time.
I refuse to get into The Office because I don't like watching new things years ago, and I finally did, and now I'm all in. Same thing, Schitt's Creek, all in, so.
Vanessa with one S said, someone send me the link to the store, please. It is youlookgreat.co. Youlookgreat.co if you want to check that out. Let's see. What else do we have here in the chat? Just want to make sure we're not missing anything before we move on. We talked about no show on Thursday, My Day Friday. The last one is coming up this Friday. I think there's like 1 or 2 spots available. You can always email us, hello@carlamarieandanthony.com. If you are in the area, you want to hang out for our last podcast, which will be live from Sitter Steakhouse in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, hanging out down the shore on a Friday.
In a patio outside.
Really, the only way we could properly end My Day Friday is that.
Yeah.
2 kids from Jersey going down the shore, enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And we're gonna like drive down together, just like the old school days.
Okay. I didn't think there was another option.
Oh.
Also,
well, I was gonna go with my parents.
You had me, and I am wearing, by the way, the jelly bean tie-dye shirt that is available.
Yeah.
And the serious question. All right, this is for you're allowed to say however you feel when I tell you this. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing this shirt today, not only because we are selling them and we're on Twitch right now, but we're going on to be with our friends on King 5, New Day Northwest.
Yes.
And at some point, I hope to mention that we have this clothing store, right? This apparel brand that we're selling along with the Morning Show podcast. And I thought I can't tell people about it and not wear it myself. So let me wear the shirt on TV, and maybe the host will be like, "Oh my God, that's such a cool shirt. Where'd you get it?"
But I was like, do I have to wear it?
I don't know.
Because then we're gonna look like a bunch of dorks.
And the real question is this smart or is it corny? And I guess the third option could be both.
Yeah, it is both.
Is it both? Is it corny to wear your own thing?
No, I don't think so. It's not corny to wear your own thing at all.
Because why would I ask other people to wear it if I wouldn't wear it myself? What?
My friend Hannah said it's smorny.
Smorny, smart and horny, right? That's what everyone calls me.
Now I hate Hannah.
I'm just, listen, I feel like that was well timed.
So anyway.
And quickly timed.
one of the things I learned from doing the Side Hustlers podcast was if you don't promote your own business, no one else is going to.
Okay.
And I'm all in on that. I just didn't want us to be sitting on the couch at New Day Northwest in like matching outfits. Like I'm
True.
wearing a dress right now underneath this.
Yeah.
But if you think I need to wear something, I need to go put on jeans and throw on like the crew neck.
And I also
the
think
crop. Like I don't know what looks good. Like you can get away with this and look nice on TV.
Debatable.
For a woman, it's like hard.
There is a little bit of an imbalance there. Where I think, yes, men can show up and be in a t-shirt and jeans and still somewhat look like somewhat presentable. And maybe that's not the same for women. Maybe the general population doesn't feel like a woman can show up in...
I feel like a woman.
Show up in
thank you.
Jeans and a t-shirt and look professional.
I wouldn't
say I look professional, though.
I did shoot a video of, I haven't posted it yet because I need to edit it, but 4 ways to wear an oversized crew neck, and one of them is with like a long skirt, and I could put that outfit on. But Radio Fam says, no, it's better with you.
Well, my other question would be to you, Carla Marie, and this is something you do all the time.
But that skirt doesn't really fit.
When you wear, because wearing oversized things is not only comfortable, it is stylish.
Yeah, but on camera.
But then you always see yourself on camera and you go, why did I wear that? Because it's so oversized and I look like a parachute or so, I don't know, whatever the hell you say you look like. I just made that up. But
no, it's true. On TV, yeah, it'd be a bit much, but like on Instagram, it's fine.
Yeah. Because what does it say? TV adds like 10 pounds or something? Is that what they say?
And that's real.
Which I'm hoping the 10 pounds is like right here. Just right and left biceps. Maybe a little forearm girth. I could use some forearm girth.
I'm hoping it's nowhere. Maybe my butt. I'll take 10 pounds of my butt.
You're going to be sitting. It's not going to work that
no
way.
one clip that.
Wear what makes you feel good, says Allison. Of course, I think at the end of the day, do that. That is the advice. Wear what makes you feel good. So I am rocking the jelly bean tie-dye on New Day Northwest on King 5 today. So if you're in the Seattle area, you can definitely watch that. We're usually on around 11:15-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know what segment they're putting us on, but I'm sure when they kick off the show, they will let you know.
I know we're doing hot topics, but...
Which, this is interesting. So, yesterday I went to the barber, which perfectly timed because I had planned my barber before we knew we were going to be on New Day Northwest. So, I got, cleaned up a little bit. My hairy Middle Eastern neck was shaved down. They used a weed whacker. But I noticed he had King 5 on. What are you doing?
I'm looking to see if they... Okay, just making sure.
Yesterday when I was at the barbershop, King 5 was on the TV. And I was like, oh, wait, is this going to be on tomorrow? Because I'm going to be on King 5. So that's going to be cool. And then sometimes when I walk into the gym around like noon, I usually try to go a little before. They'll have on the big TV when you walk in, they'll have King 5 playing. And I'm kind of hoping that it works out where like right after we go into New Day Northwest.
Then to the gym.
Yeah, I'll do that. Right after we do New Day Northwest, I go to the gym and hopefully the timing works out where I'm like checking in and I'm on the TV and I just blow people's minds because they're going to be like, how is he in both places at the same time?
Oh, dear God.
That did happen to me once. Not me. There was a woman who did local weather here. She's since moved to a different part of the country. But I saw her at the gym the night before, and then I went the next morning and she was on the TV on the treadmill doing weather. Is there a merch order update?
I didn't check the amount of orders this morning, but last night it was like 177.
Let's see. Slow said, Anthony, that is a very good haircut you got there. Tight fade. Yeah, does a very good job with the fade. His name's Miles. He's opening up his own shop soon. I'll post about it if you're in the Seattle area.
You should do an Instagram reel that's like, if you're a Jersey bro in Seattle and you need to get your haircut, you should go to Miles. And it's
is this a Jersey haircut?
I mean, yeah.
Why?
But not in a bad way. Like,
what's so Jersey about it?
No one here has their haircut like that. That's why it's Jersey. Everyone here just has long, flowy hair.
I don't know. I decided I was growing it out for a while, and I was letting the sides get a little longer. And then one day I just said, screw it. I'm going back to the 1/1.5 on the sides.
I like it.
Definitely a Jersey haircut, says Slow 2.
You know what
21.
I learned from Serial Killers, the Serial Killers podcast with Andy and Scotty B. Andy gets a 5 on the sides.
A 5?
That's what Scotty
That's
said.
longer than a 5.
No, because he's got a fluff.
That's way longer than a 5.
When he gets a cut, he gets a 5.
I use a 5 on my chest hair. Okay? That's,
Yeah, but your chest hair is less than Andy's head hair.
Yeah, but it's the length we're talking about.
Is 5 mean you have more hair or less hair left?
It's less than a 6 and more than a 4. It's a length thing.
So what is this?
A 1.
Right, so Andy does
This
a
goes,
5.
So I go 1, 1.5, 2. It's a fade from a 1 to a 2.
Okay, so what are you trying to tell me here?
I'm trying to say Andy has way more hair than a 5. How
No.
often does he get his hair cut?
When he said 5 on the podcast, Scotty almost dropped dead.
Hold on. We got to go in 10 minutes, but hold on one second.
Is Andy here?
No, he's not here.
Well, now you guys are making me second guess my outfit. I don't have a short skirt. My long skirt doesn't actually fit. I was able to just do an Instagram video with it. I gained 10 pounds, so like nothing fits.
Okay.
I have to ask you this every time I try to buzz the cats.
So, oh man, let me get my headphones back in so I can hear myself.
Thank you, Erica. Yeah, what if you accidentally sneeze and clip my hair?
Well, then that happens. So,
Clip that.
this is see that? That's a 1.
Show people.
So I'm just showing you first the space between the blades and the tip of the plastic.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is a 1. Okay. So that's what I have on the very bottom of my hair here. This is a 5. The space between the blades and the hair. Okay. That is a 5. Andrew has way more hair than that.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe he said 8. I don't know. But he said 5, and he said that's what he gets on the sides. You can call him and ask him.
I don't believe him. You know what? I'm going to take this to Elvis's studio on Friday.
And check it.
And I'm just going to turn it on, and I'm going to buzz him.
Imagine we go to the studio for the first time in 3 years, and we we show up, and that's our prank to everyone. Sup, bitches, haven't seen you in 3 years.
Just start buzzing their heads?
Yeah.
That was a thing. People used to do that. People used to film.
It was a win.
Going up to their friends.
It was a YouTube thing.
And buzzing the back of their head.
So, when was the last time we seen anyone at Elvis' show in the studio, right? Like, I've seen Danielle, we've seen Skiri, we've seen Sam, we've seen Andy.
So you're asking when was the last time we were in the studio?
Yeah.
Probably 2018.
Okay, no. I was there holidays 2019.
Okay, so 2019.
But you weren't there with me.
Probably not. I don't think I've been there since maybe even 2017 in the studio. Now, I've seen all of them. What?
My friend Hannah said, rip their pockets off their pants.
Just yank it?
Is that a thing?
I'm just worried.
They're not going to let us into the building.
No. Well, there's that. But once we get in, I feel like if I start ripping pockets, maybe the back pockets.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
I just don't want to rip the front pockets and end up with like a face full of Scotty B's penis. You know, like I don't want to pull the pockets thinking I'm pulling the pants down.
We're going to give noogies to everybody.
And then bam, I mistakenly pantsed him. And his pecker's hanging there.
I also think we need to make sure we scare Scotty. That's the thing.
We could do that, yeah.
I'm very excited. What time are we going? Are you picking me up?
I don't know. This Friday we're going to possibly be on with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be there. I hope they put us on. Nate asked if we wanted to do the Newlywed Show.
Say that one more time.
Nate asked if we wanted to do the Newlywed Show.
Okay. Isn't Newly the clothing thing that you have?
Newlywed.
Yeah, but Newly is also the clothing thing that you have.
But it's N-U-U-L-Y.
Before we move on, you did have me write "Get Off My Lawn" on the sheet.
Okay, we're going to get through this quick, and then we got to talk about what you mentioned in the Morning Show podcast.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Okay. We'll touch upon this slightly because this is going to be an ongoing thing. When I first moved into this house, it was November 2019. So it wasn't until the next spring that I realized there are people that live on my block, and it could be loud in the summer, and that's fine. It's not like, well, there are parties. That's another whatever.
Well, it's a city.
And that's
if
fine.
You wanted peace and quiet.
No. There is a child that lives 2 houses away who is probably 2 years old when I moved in, maybe 3, who would just like scream all summer. Not cry, which happens sometimes, but like just like Home Alone all the time.
Yeah, that kid needs to be put down, I think.
Okay, well,
I think you got to put him down. That's it.
just screaming. And I was like, okay, he's just being a kid. But it's just like every day he would like come outside and that would be his thing. And I'm like, windows open, like we don't need to have air condition on in Seattle. It's not like a thing. Like we have windows open more than anywhere else. He's just screaming.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, next summer he's going to get older. He's going to be fine. Same thing last summer. Now it's worse. Do you know why? He's allowed to go to the corner where I live and back up to his house. So now he's screaming.
The range has increased.
And he's got a friend and they don't say words. They communicate in scrapes. I'll hear words sometimes. I want to be like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah. It's, and listen, kids are kids. The kids are going to make noise. That's what kids do. So
but like
I get it.
It's not, there's not even laughter. It's just, but he's, and again, it's not like this is his only way of communicating. He does say words. He does, like I see him walking with his parents and
he's a normal
talking
kid.
about school. He's a normal kid, but just screaming.
Yeah. This is how I feel anytime I see a group of more than 2 girls meet each other because they just scream. And I always think to myself, like, this can't be. I wouldn't, if that's how I met someone, if every time I met someone, they just went like, ah, I'd never want to see them again. And it's the same kind of concept. It's like, I don't understand how just screaming is a greeting.
And it's funny. I was Amanda O.
Scream back,
I'm
says
going to yell out my
Janelle.
window. I'm going to be the crazy lady at the end of the street. Amanda O, because I had tweeted this, and Amanda O was like, she said something that is so true, and it's happened to me. She's like, because then when something actually goes wrong, you don't know.
It is
so
true.
the first few times, I literally opened my door and was like, what's happening outside? Yeah. There was a point yesterday I was like, is this kid being taken? No, this is normal. So if he ever is kidnapped, he's going to be on his own.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If he's ever kidnapped, there's a very small chance he would have been able to do something about it anyway.
And it's so crazy because his parents, like I see that they're the most chillest. You've talked to the dad. He saw you like
normal dude.
Super chill. Yeah. Like super Seattle chill parents, but their kid is like screaming.
So I have a very big family. I've got 2 younger brothers, a bunch of younger cousins. And when they were all kids, because like I said, kids scream. It's totally normal, right? But I used to grab them and I used to say, like, let's say that everyone was roughhousing, right? And playing around. If one of them would just start screaming, I'd grab him and say, are you hurt or are you being annoying? They'd be like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, then stop screaming like you're hurt.
Yeah.
And it actually like kind of works.
Ashley and I used to jump in the pool and scream. Like that was the thing. Like as you would jump in the pool, you would yell, get out, yell.
Because you're girls and you just scream.
Well, he's not a girl as far as I understand. So I will, I obviously am not going to film this child, but when I'm sitting at my desk working, I'm going to film the sounds that happen.
Okay. You're going to record the sound.
Yeah.
Also, and I did talk about this on Twitch. So
on the Morning Show podcast.
Did talk about this on the Morning Show podcast when I was talking about Twitch. There we go. Carla Marie has a pretty cool opportunity. Now, to protect, because I think we would be allowed to talk about it.
Yes.
But
100%.
There is a chance that if this information got into the wrong ear holes, some people could try to interject and take this opportunity away, which is why we are not giving out all the information yet.
Either way,
yes.
If it happens or if it doesn't happen, I will talk about it.
Oh yeah.
When I can. But so my original flight was tomorrow morning, but they got in touch and were like, "Hey, we're going to actually need you to come audition on this day." And I was like, "Oh, crap." So I moved my flight to tomorrow night for the red eye, which is kind of what threw a lot of stuff off for this week. But then yesterday, Anthony decided.
Wait, why did you start with the flight moving?
I don't know. Because that's what was all going on in my brain. Anyway, I have an audition for something tomorrow.
There we go. That was the part.
But I was supposed to fly back to Jersey tomorrow morning. And they were like, "Hey, we need you at this." And I was like, "Oh, crap." But I'm very excited, very nervous, and completely unprepared at this moment in time.
So it is an audition. It is something that's pretty cool. And
not related to radio whatsoever. Or TV.
And the audition is here. So I know people asked if you're coming home or anything. The audition is here. It is 100% not a singing talent show. 100% not a singing talent show. But all well wishes to Carla Marie. This is going down tomorrow. And then hopefully by Monday, I mean, I don't know if we'll have an answer, but maybe we can talk about it by then. But as soon as we know we can talk about it, we will.
Yeah.
And again, the reason we are not talking about it is not because we don't want to or anyone has told us specifically not to. It is to protect the opportunity and make sure no one swoops in and tries to, politic anything away from Carla Marie.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to politic it away? I don't know. Made sense to me.
And then Anthony was still on the original flight tomorrow at 7 a.m. And then yesterday he changed the flight so he said he could be here to support me. I feel like there's another reason.
No.
I gotta know. Maybe you didn't want to pack today. You want to pack tomorrow.
Oh, no. I pack. It takes me 30 minutes to pack because I never really pay attention to the things I pack. I throw some workout shorts in a bag, a pair of jeans, some T-shirts, and I'm done.
Heather on Long Island said maybe you shouldn't have mentioned it until it was a done deal. No, that's
No,
I was always going to talk about it, but everyone else that's involved is actually talking about it. I'm not, because there are people that work at our former company that could be like, don't hire her. But they don't know that I'm also a part of this, so they can't.
Not yet, at least. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe he needs to go to the gym in the morning. I mean, I will go to the gym in the morning. But I was also just going to go to the gym in the evening in New Jersey. So
okay.
I'm not missing a gym day. Let's see. Ooh, Wendy in Virginia. I interviewed for a new job on Monday. Really want this job. So also throw some well wishes in the chat for Wendy in Virginia. Good luck.
It's not the circle, Sarah.
Let's see. Texas Chris said, I like how Tones... It's moving too fast. Where'd it go? There it is. I like how Tones acts like an uncaring guy, but the truth is he's a good guy.
That is the epitome of Anthony.
I don't know if he would say he's a good guy. He's a person.
Oh, that's right, Erica. It is a full moon tonight. That's why my cats have been flying around. I'm going to get those crystals. I don't got to find out what they mean. Which one I should take with me tomorrow.
Charge them up.
They're charging.
We have a USB-C. We do have to get out of here because we are heading to King 5 to be guests on New Day Northwest.
Yep.
We're doing Hot Topic, right?
Hot Topics.
So Hot Topics is a show, Hot Topics, where they throw up a bunch of topics, you talk about them for a little bit, and you move on. And it's
you go home.
Kind of what we do right here on the show. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, make sure you have NBC, New Day Northwest. That'll be on. They go on at 11?
You can watch online also. King 5 Live or something.
We'll see you on Monday. And if you haven't listened to the Morning Show podcast or subscribed to whatever podcast platform you listen on, please do that. The Morning Show podcast. There's always going to be a link to it in the YouTube video, on our socials.
Yep.
You can find it pretty easily. And if you can't, email us, hello@carlamarieanthony.com. Any final words, Carla Marie?
Hopefully we'll see you Friday at the My Day Friday meetup. If not, by Monday,